Welcome to another maths video. Today we're going to be looking at how you can find the angle where two planes intersect. So it's important to be able to visualize this. If you look at the green plane and the purple plane, we're trying to find that angle that's marked here as theta. We've previously discussed how the angles meet along a line, but now we're going to try and find the angle where they intersect. There's going to be both an acute and an obtuse angle, and I'm going to today show you how to find the acute angle. Okay? It's important to understand that finding the angle here between the planes is the same as finding the angle between the normals, that this angle here will be the same as this angle here. And that makes our life a lot easier, because in order to find the angle between two vectors, we already know that we can use dot product. So the first question is, if this is, for example, pi 1 and this is pi 2, pi is typically used for planes, what are the normals to the planes? Well, the normal to pi 1, let's call that normal 1, would have to be 1, 2, 1. Remember, if you know what the equation of a plane is, you should be able to see what its normal vector is. It'll follow the coefficients. So this will be 1, then 2, then 1. And we're going to repeat that process for the second normal here, which will be 3, 1, minus 1. If you want to get more into planes and equation of the plane, I've made several videos on that, so check that out if this step has confused you. We're going to find the dot product, okay? So it's going to be cos theta is going to be n1 dot n2 divided by magnitude of n1 times by magnitude of n2. So let's do the calculations that we need to have all of this. We're going to do n1 dot product n2, which is going to be 1 times by 3 added with 1 times by minus 1 added with 1 times by minus 1, which is going to be 3 minus 1 minus 1, which is going to be just 1. If we look at the magnitude of n1, it's going to be the square root of 1 squared plus 1 squared plus 1 squared. So that's going to be square root 3. And we're going to repeat that process for the magnitude of n2. If you're a little lost on how to find the angle between the vectors, check out my video on that. So this is going to be 9 add 1, which is square root of 11. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to substitute all of this in my formula. Cos theta is equal to 1 divided by the magnitude of 3 times by the magnitude of 11. If you had a negative answer here and you wanted the acute angle, you would just take the absolute value, you would just change it to positive. So this is where I'm going to use my calculator. I'm going to be working in degrees today. I'm going to use arc cos of 1 divided by, now, root 3 times by root 11 is root 33. And the angle theta, the acute angle between the planes, is, if I go to 3 significant figures, would be 80, because the 7 would round this up. Okay, so that is how you find the angle between two planes. You find the angle between the normals and the angles are equal. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be back making more videos about vectors in 3 dimensions, so like and subscribe.